Good morning, 6th grade. For today's class, we're going to identify the x and the y coordinate of certain figures. For example, we look for the x coordinate of the happy face first, and then we look for the y coordinate of that happy face. So let's get started. To look for the x coordinate first, we start from the origin, counting horizontally 1, 2, 3, and 3 would be your x coordinate. Now for y, the same thing. We start from the origin, counting 1, 2, 3, and 3 will be your y coordinate. Let's do it for the target. We count horizontally, this time in negative numbers, so your x coordinate will be -4. And for your y coordinate is a little bit tricky because there's no movement in the y axis. So if there's no movement in the y axis, your coordinate is gonna be 0. Now let's look for the x and y coordinate of the ball. The x coordinate will be 2 because it's placed on 2, and the y coordinate would be -3 because the ball is in -3. It's time for you to do some exercises by yourself. In this case, you're going to look for the x and the y coordinates of the following figures. You're going to do them for the happy face, for the target, and for the ball. You're also going to look for the location in which quadrant is each figure in. You can pause the video so you can go over it. Did you get them correct? The x and the y coordinates for the happy face are -4 and -1, and it's in quadrant 2. The x and the y coordinates for the target are 2 and 0. 0 because there's no movement in the y-axis. And the quadrant will be none because it is placed over an axis. The x-coordinate and the y-coordinate of the ball will be -3 and -3. And the quadrant will be 3.